do appreciate that you're here today to celebrate with us what is no longer, thankfully, a secret, Austin City Limits Radio. So, as you can imagine, well, at 5 o'clock, so the mayor's standing by right here. In just a few minutes, we're going to pull this switch. We'll be live on the radio for the very first time as Austin City Limits Radio. That will happen exactly at 5 o'clock. Prior to that, this was a really easy deal to do. It worked out, I mean, it couldn't have been any easier considering the moving parts. That said, these two gentlemen, they signed this deal. So there was a small signing ceremony on the old stage of Austin City Limits in Studio 6A. Tom Gimbel, Scott Gilmore, let's both get a few words from you.
Well, thanks everyone for being here. This is kind of a big deal. You know? The mayor is here. It's a historic event, and it's a historic event because Austin City Limits has been around for 44 years, and many people in the room are a part of that illustrious history. I want to recognize Terry Lacona, our executive producer, for Austin City. Yes, please give it up for Terry. Austin City Limits would not be Austin City Limits if not for the programming that Terry has done, the integrity programming that Terry has done over the last 44 years. We have board members from ACL Enterprises here, Michael Tadelman and others. Thank you for being here. I'd also like to recognize Bill Stotesbury, the general manager for KLRU, the home of Austin City Limits, for the last 44 years. Thank you, Bill. But it's a historic event because in 44 years, there's only been 2 days like today. One was in 2002, and with our partners at C3, the Austin City Limits Music Festival was launched. And since that time, it has become unquestionably the best live music festival in the country. Absolutely. In 2011, our friends at Stratus Properties opened the doors to ACL Live at the Moody Theater. And again, unquestionably, it's become the best live music venue in the country. You see the trend where we're going with this, right? So our expectations for this are that ACL Radio is not just the best radio station in Austin, but it's going to be the best radio station in the country. So we're really excited. You don't do a deal like this without trust. You know, Austin City Limits means so much to KLRU. It means so much to the city of Austin, and you don't hand that to someone without an incredible amount of trust and respect. And I just want to acknowledge KGSR's history in this marketplace, 28 years of quality programming, an absolute stalwart brand in Austin, and we couldn't be more happy to partner together and launch this today.
All right, Scott, we're in the final 5 minutes and we have a minute video to show. Just 7 minutes.
Thanks very much. This microphone just got a lot heavier though after that introduction, I'll say that. But I do want to just thank a few people, the people that worked on this, and first of all, Andy Langer for the work that he did in doing the initial setup with this. And KGSR does have some history going back to Jody Denberg and the group that put this station on the air. I was part of that group back 28 years ago as KGSR's history started in the fall of 1990, and we started that station. And it's been on the air continuously ever since, and the group that we have on the air now, and thanks to the people in this room, Bruce Walden and Chase Roop, but also, you know, of course, the whole group that you'll see here, and Emily Parker, the program director, who you'll hear more from in just a moment. That whole group, we thank you very much for your work on this deal. We're really excited to get it going. I'm going to turn it over to Andy and Emily now to tell you a little bit more about it, and the mayor, and you'll see more about it.
All right, oh, there's Emily. Let's watch the video first. We've prepared this. This will give you an idea of what we're going to be. Do we have it ready to roll? Press play.
Is the TV on? Is the TV on? Yeah, it was on.
TV's not on.
Remote's right there.
We're better at this radio thing, hopefully, which is going to be live on the air in just a couple of minutes. Emily, do you want to step forward and give, I mean, tonight we'll go from Drake to Lyle Lovett within a 2-song sweep, which you programmed, which nowhere else in the country are you going to get Drake to Lyle Lovett on a commercial radio station.
It feels really incredible to be a part of it, and honestly, it's easy to program when you have a brand like Austin City Limits, when you have an incredible heritage that's been here for 40 plus years, when you have a venue, when you have a festival. It becomes easy because so many incredible artists over the years have touched this brand. Any more questions?
Yeah. Anyone have this TV at home and know how to turn it on? There we go. All right, we now have a TV, hopefully a video, please. Here it is.
The math that forever changes Austin radio history. KGSR plus Austin City Limits equals Austin City Limits Radio. The iconic television show, the country's best music festival, the award-winning music venue, and now a radio station. Austin City Limits Radio isn't about a format, it's about an aesthetic. Great music, no limits. That's the guiding force behind the legendary Austin City Limits, and now Austin City Limits Radio. And of course, we're still your home for Blues on the Green, Unplugged at the Grove, and our live broadcasts from South by Southwest and the Austin City Limits Music Festival. Austin City Limits Radio is about community. We'll unite Austin to get out, give back, and get involved.
Welcome to Austin City Limits Radio.
Leon Bridges was in on the secret. This is Mayor Steve Adler. You've done a few things like this before, but nothing quite like this.
So they hand me the microphone, and he looks at me and he says, "We have literally 45 seconds." It's a horrible thing to do.
No, we've got 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Well,
And then it'll be time.
I'll probably try to closer to 45. You know, a lot of what makes Austin Austin is music. I got here in the late 70s for law school with no intention of staying. I was going to head back home, but I stayed. I got hooked in this city, and music was a big part of that. So when you talk about music in this city, it's hard to talk about Austin without talking about this radio station, KGSR. You know, it is as close as we get to having a public station that's not public. Everything that this station does for Ham and for Sims and for the music community in so many different ways, it is Austin. And Austin City Limits is Austin. There are a lot of people in the world that only know Austin because of Austin City Limits. And to have these two now come together, and to have these two things come together in this studio, which is all about Austin music too. I mean, this is an incredible celebration. No one knows what the upside potential of this is. But I'll tell you, I'm looking forward to having a station that is about the aesthetic and not the genre to be able to choose from. So, congratulations to you all for doing this. This is massive.
All right, we're under a minute. You're going to hear the last moments of what was KGSR. 35 seconds. And then right at the countdown point, the mayor is going to flip this switch and we're going to be Austin City Limits Radio. And then we'll be, what? I think so. Okay. You can go back.
Goes that way.
Yeah. 20 seconds. So let's hear the radio. Can we do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Next way out.
Good night, KGSR, wherever you are.
What you're about to hear is unprecedented. Change Austin radio history with this equation. KGSR plus Austin City Limits equals Austin City Limits Radio. Yep, we've just fused Austin's most historic, most authentically Austin brands. Welcome to Austin City Limits Radio. What's it going to sound like? You're about to find out. You'll hear Willie Nelson and Kendrick Lamar.
On the road again. Sit down, little. Sit down.
Ed Sheeran to Casey Musgrave.
I'm in love with the shape of you.
Radiohead to Gary Clark Jr. We don't have a format, we have an aesthetic. The carefully curated tastes of the television show, of the country's best music festival, and the award-winning music venue will be our guide. And of course, we're still your home for Blues on the Green, Unplugged at the Grove, and our infamous live broadcasts from South by Southwest and the Austin City Limits Music Festival. And we'll of course continue to unite the community, to get out, give back, and get involved. Get ready. We're here now. We're the station Austin's always deserved. We're thrilled to say we're Austin City Limits Radio, 93.3 and 97.1 KGSR.
First song on Austin City Limits. The television show is the first song on Austin City Limits Radio. We're going to broadcast live from here for the next hour. We encourage you to hang out. We want to thank Torchies. We want to thank Brown Distributing. We want to thank all of our partners, obviously. By the way, our friends at Arrow designed that brand new logo. And we're going to be here for the next hour broadcasting live, so I hope you'll stay. We've got a bunch of gifts for you on the way out as well. You'll be the only people with new t-shirts, and posters and tote bags. Thank you again for coming. Thank you. Stick around. We're here for the hour broadcasting live.